Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Reclamation Project. So happy that you're here. We have a beautiful show, and we're so grateful that everybody wanted to come in to see these wonderful performers. This is a group of writers who wrote these pieces in my writer's workshop over a couple of sessions, and then they all put an acting score onto these pieces. So this is different from a reading. It's actually a monologue with a full method acting score where everybody chose objectives and actions and obstacles. And it's really wonderful. We have professional actors in the group. We have performance artists. We have people who are new to theater, and everybody rose to the occasion. The theme is an important one right now, what I reclaim. There's a lot to reclaim. My name, I'm Beth Dunnington. I'm the director of the show, and I'm so pleased that you're here. We're going to begin. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce the cast. I knew I had one other thing to do. Let me tell you where everybody's from. We're going to begin with Nastasia Minto, who's a writer, performer from Portland. Next up will be Jen Violi, also from Portland. Betsy Wexler, she's from Baltimore. Anita Ahuja, Northern California. Renee Cogdell-Lewis, Seattle. Kathy Claren, she's in Hawaii, where I am. Harriet Robinson, Colorado. Joanna Lapari, Santa Monica. Carol Fischbach, she's in Vancouver, Washington. Jules, in Portland. Katie Granger, Seattle. Sarah Morguez, Hawaii. And the last reader, performer will be Leah Baer, coming to you from Portland. That's the cast, and that's it. So everybody sit back, relax. The show's about an hour and a half long. We're so thrilled that you're here. Without further ado, the Reclamation Project.
Reclamation is power.
Reclamation is expansive.
Reclamation is hard.
Reclamation is now.
Reclamation is strength.
Reclamation is enlightening.
Reclamation is joyous.
Reclamation is startling.
Reclamation is another chance.
Reclamation is intention.
Reclamation is rebirth.
Reclamation is empowering.
Reclamation is my choice.
Murder. Murder most foul. Murder is the ultimate assault on order. We shall not kill. Number 5 on the 10 Commandment hit parade. I love a good murder mystery. It's satisfying to have the mystery solved and order recovered, but murder in real life, well, that can be hard. In the late 1990s, I decided to leave acting and to go to graduate school in psychology. I studied behavioral profiling in my forensic psych class. I was a good study. I learned about the clues to a killer's motives, choice of victim, weapon, location, and most importantly, his MO, his modus operandi, with the greatest distinction being, is the killer organized or disorganized? I learned that a disorganized killer isn't planning the murder, it's spontaneous. He breaks into an apartment, and after raping the occupant, let's say, he decides to murder her, maybe using stuff from the house itself, a telephone cord, a kitchen knife. Disorganized killers usually leave a lot of evidence. The organized killer is someone who thinks and plans, who knows what he is doing and how he is going to do it. An organized killer leaves little evidence and can repeat his routine multiple times without detection. Think Ted Bundy. These are the monsters that haunt our dreams, my dreams. I was always good at solving the mysteries in the books I read, fancied myself a good armchair detective. So when an LA homicide detective came to speak to our abnormal psych class, I was enthused. He told us about how many murders go unsolved each year, a whopping 1/3. Most people don't realize that murder is a state affair, he said. You can kill someone in California and go to Arizona and kill someone else there, 2 different investigations with the states not talking to one another. VICAP, the Violent Criminal Apprehension Program, is the FBI's first attempt to establish a national database. He paused. And LA County needs help inputting cold case information into VICAP. Here's the chance to test my skills. At the break, I told him I wanted to volunteer. I was the only one in my class. And the next day, I met the detective at the office of the LA County Homicide Division. It was a giant room filled with desks. The desks were old, some wooden, some metal, chipped and scuffed, the tops loaded with files and pens and pictures of the cops' family. The detectives wore suits. They hung their jackets on the back of their chairs and kept ties in a drawer. The detective introduced me to the squad, mostly white, but there were some Black and Latino guys as well. Some were trim, some fat, some neat, some not, but all dedicated to solving these murders. They ignored me for the most part. Then the detective led me to a large conference room. This is your workspace, he said. The code to get in is 187. 187 is the penal code for murder, a little in-house humor. The room had a long beat-up conference table with a computer on it, some mismatched chairs, overhead fluorescent lighting that cast the room in a brass light. It smelled of stale tuna fish sandwiches. An assistant entered with 3 plain brown paper filing boxes. He stacked them against the wall. Each murder has its own paper box, the detective said. 1 box, 1 life. A chill ran down my back. I assumed I would be dealing with these 3 cases, but then the assistant came in with 3 more, then 3 more, and 3 more, stacking 12 boxes along the wall. I gotta say, I was overwhelmed. 12 lives. 12 lost, murdered lives in boxes, screaming for help. I could feel my breathing quicken. The first step, he said, is to sort the cases. If you look through a box and can identify a possible perpetrator, then you will group them here. He put labels on the wall: gang killing, domestic violence. Those are local murders. You are looking for serial killers. And if you find one, you enter the information here on this computer. It's pretty intuitive. I'm sure you'll be fine. And with that, he left. I took the top off the first box. These were the first crime scene photos I had ever seen. Dead bodies, too, a man and a woman, blood streaking the street. The report indicated it was gang-related. I closed the box and placed it in its proper place against the wall. The second box was clearly a family murder, a woman, a history of domestic violence. I felt badly this woman hadn't been able to get out alive, and I sorted the box. I continued sorting boxes, gangs, botched robberies, box after box got sorted along the wall. I was almost through the dozen boxes when I found it. I knew it. The second I opened the box, a young woman in her late teens or early 20s. These crime scene photos were the stuff of nightmares. Her dead, vacant eyes staring up at me. She was strangled, the burns on her neck visible. Oh, she fought like hell. Pictures of bruises and broken fingernails, but ultimately, he won. And then to add insult, he staged her naked on her bed with arms and legs spread apart like some odd 5-point star. Here it was, a serial killer, a very organized serial sexual murderer, a monster. My hand shook as I entered the info in the computer. I wanted to run, to hide, to forget, but I could not unsee what I saw. And then I felt rage. As I put the top back on the box, I whispered to the victim, I am reclaiming you. He is not the boss of you. We will get him. I promise.
Reclaim our stories.
I reclaim everything.
I reclaim my dream.
I reclaim the White House.
I reclaim my voice.
I reclaim my truth.
I reclaim myself.
I reclaim you.
I reclaim my body and I reclaim my life.
I reclaim my childhood.
Reclaim integrity.
Reclaim my power.
Thank you, everybody. Everybody, you can unmute yourselves in the audience and put your video on so you can show the performers a little bit of love. Come on in. That was excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Wonderful.
If anybody has a question, any questions for the performers, you can ask it now.
Forever hold your peace.
I just wanted to say thank you. Oh, I was crying.
Amazing.
Thank you, Enid. We missed you in this one. Thank you.
It was wonderful.
Beautiful work, ladies. Beautiful, profound, inspiring. Really, really, really wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It was beautiful. Thank you so much. It was really inspiring and made me cry again and again. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, each story was incredibly touching and so well told, so inspiring. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks, Vibha.
Just I'm also writing letters to get the vote out while doing this. So it was really great to feel like I'm participating in this resistance.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
Me too.
Absolutely.
I'm going to ask the performers I'm going to ask the performers at the end just to stay on after everybody leaves. We're so grateful to have had such a big audience, our friends, family, and you guys were just, thank you so much. It was a long performance and everybody stayed in, and it was just, I opened the chat if anybody wants to write something in the chat, and I'll save all those
We'll
notes.
talk later. Okay, bye.
And Beth, thank you. Can you hear me, Beth?
Thank you.
Yes, who's talking?
Melissa.
Oh, hi, Melissa, yes.
Okay, thank you for helping facilitate these stories and the stories we didn't even know we had. Thank you.
Oh, Melissa, thank you so much. It's such a joy for me. Working with these performer writers is just, I mean, you can imagine the rehearsals. It was gorgeous. It's, it's hard stuff. You're drawing from a deep place, and I'm so appreciative of how deep everybody went and how, the work these performers did. I'm so grateful.
Thank you.
I just want to say, I'm unmuted. This is Lorraine speaking. I loved every single one of these, and I missed being with you. So many amazing stories and choices and emotion. Just all, it was. I really, and I love that everyone dolled up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yes.
Good.
I wanted to say,
So
You can't improve Leah Bear, you know, but everyone was all like,
y'all look great. Y'all look great.
fabulous.
We have a number of performers from the mask monologues, the last performance we did, Lorraine and
Yeah.
Catherine and Enid, a bunch of people who were in it. So thank you all for coming to this.
I wanted to say thank you for sharing your journey, your reclamation journeys with us. It was incredibly powerful, and I wish you all the best as you continue your journey. So, thank you.
Thank you, Lila.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Everybody, it's Enid, everybody, we have to keep doing this. This is so intense.
I want to send my love directly to my niece Kelly for her bravery and courage. You're amazing, Kelly, and you're such an inspiration.
Thank you, Aunt Kathy. Thank you so much. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I cried so much.
Oh,
I really touched me. Thank you.
I love you,
Thank you
honey.
for inviting me
We're all
to
praying for you. Everyone's been praying for you. You are amazing.
I know, Kelly, your new heart, it's just incredible that you're here. We watched your whole journey, and then
Well, this was fabulous to hear such personal stories, such deep thoughts, and put so beautifully together. Really performed well. I really appreciate all the hard work you all did putting this together. It was beautiful.
Thank you, Kelly, for coming in. I really, what amazing the journey you've been through. Thank you for being in the room tonight. And thank you to everybody who came, all of the other writers and actors who were in the last show, and everybody else who came in tonight. It was such a huge amount of support for us, and I'm so touched and thrilled. Thank you.
Oh, Harriet, thanks.
So I was having a really bad day. I was in a dark place mentally. I'm in a dark place now.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Judy. We love it.
I had asked Beth if I could join you, and she was like, "Oh, we're sold out." So that's just one more thing in my bad day. And she sent me a message at like an hour ago or something, and I said, "Oh, I'm going to be there, and I'm going to absorb all of these women." Some of you I've never met, but I know you all one way or another.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for just changing my state. Love you all.
Judy,
Aloha.
she's one of our Hawaii writers, and she's living in Florida now, so I haven't seen her in a while. Thank you, love. I'm so glad you came in.
You tell it, girlfriend.
Beth.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, Dana. It's nice to see you.
Hi, nice to see you too. I just have a quick question. Is there like a fund or something for the performers that we can donate to, perhaps, or
Wow.
performers?
Yeah,
vendors
that
or
hadn't been set up, but absolutely, yes. If funds come in for the performers, it would be split between the 13 performers. Thank you. That's a great question.
So just let us know how to do that.
Okay, Dana, thank you.
That's very nice of you.
Beautiful.
Yes, very kind.
Yes,
That is very kind.
And Shannon Brazil let us know. Wow.
Hi, Shannon.
Thank you.
Hi.
Well, somebody asked if we were charging. We haven't been, charging for the performances. So maybe for the next one, we'll charge a little something. And
Maybe what we could do is suggested donation, and then set up. And then if people want to donate, and if they don't, they don't have to.
We'll talk about that later. But thank you for bringing that up, Dana.
Thank you, Dana, for thinking.
Yeah, just let us know where.
Well, I think we will probably do an encore performance of this because actually there were 120 something people who were supposed to be here. A bunch of people, number of people didn't show up. It's Labor Day and God knows what happens, but there were people who didn't get to see it. So I'll talk to the performers later and we'll see if everyone's available to do it one more time. And then there'll be an opportunity to do it again. It was just like to work. I've been working with all these people as writers for a long time, but to add the acting piece, and to have people come in and really do this method acting score, which is not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing at all. It's a lot of work. Some people had like 50, 60 actions on their monologue. And I just, I want to acknowledge the work that it took to get these monologues up to this level, because we all do a lot of readings, and a reading and a monologue where you've got it crafted, and sculpt it, and you've got a container or frame for it, is really something else. And so when I suggested this initially with the mask monologues, I wasn't sure if people would, want to do this, but everybody did, and we did it twice, and here we are again. Yeah, and we'll keep going.
Hi, Linda.
Ah, you were wonderful.
Hi, Linda.
Coming in.
I wouldn't have missed
You're
it.
the sweetest girl ever.
To let you guys know, we have some people in the audience working on one-woman shows. Harriet's working on a show, if you saw her 20-minute monologue, COVID Conundrum. She's working on a bigger show called Here Comes Harriet, subtitle COVID Conundrum, the play. Next to her is Saguta Miller, who's a phenomenal actor, writer, and she's in rehearsal. We're in rehearsal for her terrific one-woman show. I'm trying to see who else. Joanna Lapari did her show. I think a lot of one-woman shows, one-person shows are going to come out of this.
Lori Droughty.
Yeah, Lori, where are you, Lori? Can you speak so we can see you? Because you don't come up unless you talk. She might have jumped out. This Lori Droughty, who is one of the first female Navy pilots in history, and she wrote and published a book about that, we're in rehearsal for her one-woman show. And all of these shows were supposed to be in theaters. We were rehearsing in New York and in LA and in Northern California, but they're all in Zoom rooms now. So that's what theater is. It's in a Zoom room. So thank you for participating in what theater is in 2020 and might be for a while. A few of the big theaters just announced they're not going to open till 2022.
Hi, Mary.
Mary Artino.
Hi, Mary.
Artino's book is
Artino. Hi, Mary.
Mary's writing a beautiful
Hello,
book.
everyone.
All right. God, everybody, I'm so proud of all of you. I'm so thrilled. I'm so just thank you, filled with gratitude for the work you did and that we keep doing.
Thanks, Beth.
It couldn't have been better.
Without you, baby.
Couldn't do it without you, Bethy.
Bethy,
where are your parents? I didn't get to see them.
Oh, they're here. They're here somewhere. They might have jumped off by now. Yeah. Hey, Nastasia, is your mom still in, Nastasia? No. Okay, the picture's there.
Frozen.
Do you still need us, Bethy?
Yes, I do. I need the actors to stay on afterwards after everybody else goes off. Oh, Heather Rose. Hi, baby. Hi, honey. Great to see you. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Everyone.
And I love you, Enid.
Thank you.
I love you
guys.
guys. I'm sorry you couldn't come in.
I love you, Harriet. I love you, everybody. I'm sorry I couldn't be there.
I know.
I know. We love you, Enid. We love you.
Steve, don't go. Steve, stay on if you will.
Harriet.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Thank you,
Bye,
everyone.
Enid.
Thank you, Linda. It's
Thank you,
great to
everybody,
see you.
for coming.
Thank you.
Bye, Saguta.
Bye,
Thanks.
Steve.
Bye, Saguta.
Love you, ladies, so much.
I didn't get to see her, but it's great to see your name here, Vicky.
You guys
Hi,
rock.
guys.
You are super hot. You look so
Robin
freaking hot.
Here's Robin Horton from one of our LA writers living in New Orleans. And Rita. Oh my God, who did hula for my
Oh, where's Rita?
I'm here. I can't get my video to work, but I've been listening. It was absolutely amazing. I'm blown away.
Thank you, Rita.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We all love you.
Hey guys, it's Vicky here. I just wanted to say you guys did. You can't see me because I'm in the dark, literally. I'm on a shack in Nantucket that has no electricity.
God, that sounds fun.
It's really fun, and you
Sounds
guys were
great.
you guys were brilliant and moving, and I loved it so much, and I loved all the singing too, guys. It was beautiful.
Yes.
So thank you everybody so much. It was so
Thank you.
moving.
I'm so glad you came. I'm sorry you couldn't do it this
Next time.
Next one.
Yeah. Love you guys. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
All right. Thank you. If you're not one of the performers,
Robin.
let's jump off. I'm going to ask you to jump off so we need to record something. All right. Jan, thank you. Jan Whalen.
Love you, Jan.
Love you, Kathy. Great job. You're
Oh,
awesome.
thanks, honey. Thanks and I'll get Alicia into writing one of these groups.
Okay, that'll be children.
Awesome.
All
Bye.
right.
Love you.
Love everyone. Love you
Thank
too.
you, Jan. Thank you. All right.
Bye, Linda. I'll speak to you soon.
Okay,
Thanks, Linda.
sweetheart.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So
I want to mention that there's a huge storm coming up.
no, that's why we got to do this kind of quickly. So
And
if you're
all
not,
the trees in our backyard, I kept thinking, oh my goodness, are they going to crash?
oh no. Okay,
I mean,
if you're not in the cast, I'm going to ask that you leave the Zoom room. Harriet, you need to get your dog, Josephine, to leave the Zoom.
Oh my God, Dave is outside.
I can take him out of the Zoom room.
Okay.
I can remove him. He just won't be able to get back in. Remove.
Charisse Minto.
That's Nastasia's
Yeah,
mother.
she's
Frozen. She's frozen.
Hi, Mom. Yeah.
Nastasia, do I have permission to take your mom out of the Zoom
Oh
room?
yeah, definitely. Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna take Robin Horton. We love you, honey. I'm gonna take you out of the Zoom room. I'm guessing you left.
Oh.
All right.
Linda.
And thank you, Linda. I'm gonna take you out.